He is in a vehicle.
Make and color?
It's a black tank.
Welcome to another episode of Jay's LEGO Adventures. I'm Jay. In today's video, I will be building bags 8 through 11 and giving a review of set 76240, Batman's Batmobile Tumbler. So far, this has been a very enjoyable build. I think this trend will continue. Stay tuned after the review for some bonus footage of Roshin. So, let's get to building. Okay, that's bag 8. It was another short bag. It added these two sections on the front and the sections on the side here. This bag is just adding bits and pieces to the structure overall. There is a couple spots that seem a little bit fragile.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Okay, on to bag 9. Okay, bag 9 is done. It added these side pieces here. And on the back, it added these shock absorbers and this thruster. I think it's going to look real good when it's done. If I had to hazard a guess, since I've got 2 more bags, I would say this next bag will finish up the build. And that last bag will probably build the stand. So let's get on to bag 10. Alright, that's bag 10. There's another short bag. It added the roof and one of these little sections here. This roof just sits on here. It's not really connected to anything. Just sits right here. Kind of concerns me because, well, that can easily fall off, get lost or broke. These 2 parts are clipped in here. I don't know, hopefully bag 11 will have something to secure this roof. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, it's looking like I'm almost done with the tumbler. Let's get on to that final bag and give a review afterwards. All right, well, it's bag 11. Completed the tumbler. These little wings on the back. Turned out pretty good. I'll do a full review on it next. Also built the Batman and the Heath Ledger Joker minifigs in the little stand. All right. Review coming up next. This set containing 2,049 pieces took me 5 hours and 44 minutes to build. As usual, this does not include the time it took to sort the pieces. This also does not include the time it took to take it apart and put it back together because of technical issues and an error in piece placement. That would easily add another 3 hours at least to the build. That said, it was a fun build. I had my concerns about the roof not being attached, but after completing the build, it's still not attached. I believe that is so you can remove it and see the details inside the cockpit. Possibly. The rear wheels in the set were rather difficult to attach. The technique Lego wanted me to do made it almost impossible for me to attach them. Lego wanted me to attach the hubs to the frame and then properly align and attach the wheels to the hubs. I had to get creative and attach the wheels to the hubs before attaching them to the frame and not the other way around. All the wings and the fins on the tumbler are movable. It's just like the tumbler in the movie. The looseness and the sway action of the suspension makes for great playability. Although, these sections here are kind of fragile and fall off, so that makes it a little less playable. Not much. The set is bigger than I thought it would be, which is not a bad thing unless you're limited on space for displaying the sets. The actual build experience was a fun one. The different techniques and unusual bricks did keep me engaged. I was definitely not bored building this. Overall, I believe that this would be a fun build for any Lego fan, whether or not they're a fan of Batman or not. And now for the scores. Challenge. This build was a challenging build with its many different techniques and unique parts. Even with the challenge, the instructions were easy to follow. The Lego designers did their job well in making the set challenging yet engaging at the same time. I'm giving this set a challenge score of 8. Playability. After completing this build, I think this build is very playable. I like the way it rocks back and forth and it rolls very easy. It is on the big side, but that's okay. The cockpit is big enough that you may be able to place a standard size action figure in. I don't have any action figures to test this out, so I'm not sure. So for playability, I will give this set an 8. Value for your money. This set retails on lego.com for $269 US. With the piece count, the challenge, and the playability, I think this set is a decent value for your money, and so I'm giving it a 9. So with a challenge of 8, a playability of 8, and a value of your money of 9, that gives this set an overall score of 8.3. Thanks for joining me for part 3 of this build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a taco. The link is in the video description, along with the links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok. So follow me. Join me next time when I will begin building the Batmobile from Tim Burton's Batman '89. And as promised, here's some bonus footage of Roisin. Enjoy!